What can I do for a YouTube video? You know what? It can't be Avengers ranking. It can be ranking, but not No, 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 no. Not you again, old friend. Why did I do that? Anyway, after that crazy intro, hi guys, we're doing another Wimpy Kid ranking. Don't stop being such a wimp. Come here, kid. No, I'm not going to be being silly this video. So, yeah, there's 18 books. That's quite a lot if you think about it. Writing 18 books in like what? 15 years. I'm just saying, that's like quite a lot. No. So, yeah, let's get into the ranking. So guys, coming in at number 18 is Double Down. It's like, I don't necessarily not enjoy any of them. There's just some that I enjoy more than others. Now this one, I just don't enjoy it as much, and to be honest, it's kind of boring at points, and sometimes I'm like, is that really necessary towards the story? And yeah, sometimes it can just be, you know, a bit boring. But you know, at the end of the day, it's like, it's a good book, and really at the end of the day, all the Wimpy Kid books are good or fairly enjoyable. But honestly, I think the worst of them are, which Double Down is one of the worst of them. I think at the end of the day, even Double Down is still fairly enjoyable. Well then, that happened. I'm hungry. Oh right, yeah, you're hungry for info on what I think about the books. The third wheel. The third wheel. It's an interesting one. I enjoy it, but at the same time, I don't really feel like it's what Greg's like character is sort of like, because like they make it sort of, he's like doing whatever he can to like get a girlfriend, and sort of he's turning into a bit of a simp. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone calls them, but he's doing all he can to try and find a girl, and he's like, you know what, it has to be a beautiful girl, because honestly, he's set, like he only really thinks about himself. Even his best friend Rowley, I can't really say it properly, so tell me in the comments if I said it properly, but even his best friend Rowley, he treats not respectfully. He even broke his arm. I forgot what book it was in, or if it was even in a book. I think it was like in the movies. It might be in the first book or first movie, I think. But really, he shows us even more by in this book, from what I remember, because I haven't read it in ages, he's like using Rowley to try and get to a girl, sort of. I'm pretty sure, but it closer to the end, because yeah, I mean, he's just trying to find. I just can't remember much about the book, but I just don't really enjoy much about the book from what I remember. So guys, from now on, when I'm doing these book things where I show the next book, I'm just gonna go like this, where I show the book up close so you know what book it is, then drop it on the ground from there. Just, yeah, in case you're wondering why there's going to be a change. So guys, Hard Luck is basically just a bad follow-up to the third wheel. I'm pretty sure it's what is supposed to be a follow-up to the third wheel, but I'm pretty sure it is that. Since it is that, I don't think it's much such a good follow-up to that one, but I mean it's still good enough to go at number, what's it called? 16. Now I'm gonna just start actually putting the numbers in so I actually know. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's alright. Okay guys, quick warning, don't comment down below unpopular opinion or I'm unsubbing because this is such an unpopular opinion. But The Getaway is coming in at number, 15? Yeah, 15. So guys, The Getaway is basically just like a second version of The Long Haul, except for me a little bit worse. It's basically another family trip away. I know the third one is probably getting a bit ridiculous at that point, which is The Deep End. But for me, The Deep End, I actually enjoy way more than this one and a little bit more than Long Haul. So that's why I have to put this one on at the number, 15 position. I just can't put it any higher because honestly it's my least favourite of the road trip or the family trip vacation books. And honestly, since it's my least favourite, I just can't put it much higher than this spot. I do really enjoy it though. I'd still probably give it maybe like 10 out of 10 for enjoyment. And probably like for like overall about maybe a 10 out of 10 again. I just love the book. Most of the books for me are like 20 out of 20. If you're doing out of 10 for enjoyment and overall, then for me most of the books from here are 20 out of 20. The only reason I put them maybe a little bit lower than 20 out of 20 is because like I enjoy it a little bit better, but overall I think it's a little bit worse. I don't know how to explain, but yeah, I think you get it. Guys, 14, The Ugly Truth. So guys, for me, The Ugly Truth is easily my least favourite of the original 6. I say the original 6 only because the third wheel, which I'm pretty sure is a 7th, after that it goes a little bit downhill, but then with the newer books, like from like Getaway onwards, I think it's gone a little bit better, except from Getaway. It's a little bit worse than Ugly Truth, but other than that, other than it being a little bit bland for me and a little bit worse than the rest of them, and probably like, and for me, it's about him getting older, but for the whole of the like series of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, he's in middle school, which I just find it a bit strange, but at the same time, it's alright. It's good enough for me to get like sometimes a laugh out of it, and also enjoy it a good amount. But yeah, what I said earlier is coming into play. See how The Getaway was 20 out of 20? The Ugly Truth is about maybe like an 18 or 19 out of 20. But for me, I just get more enjoyment out of, like overall, like it isn't the best, but like enjoyment, I get more, I get 10 out of 10 enjoyment, but like overall, I enjoy Ugly Truth more, which I would probably put that, like if I enjoy a book more, then I'd probably, in my opinion, put it above a different book. I don't know how to explain, but I think you get it. 13, Rolly E. Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Adventures. I don't know why I went, I don't know why let's just carry on with the video. So guys, coming in at number 13 is The Awesome Friendly Kid sequel to the original. Well, yeah. While I don't think it's one of the better ones, I still can get enjoyment out of it. But the reason I put it at like number 13 is because if you think about it, for somebody about my age, 12 turning 13 next year, I don't think a 13-year-old will like a book, will find like a book that's aimed for younger readers as enjoyable as like one that's aimed for older readers. So for my age, I'd probably like something like The 1,000-Year-Old Boy, for example, a little bit more than Rowley Jefferson's awesome friendly adventure thing. But at the same time, I still enjoy it, even though it's aimed for younger viewers, and I can understand why I wouldn't like it as much. But at the same time, I still get the enjoyment out of it as I get for some of the other ones. But guys, I'm probably going to try and speed it up because 1, it's getting late, 2, this video is dragging on a little bit too much, 3, I don't want to post it too late at night, but I'm going to post it round about when I finish. 12, The Last Straw. For me, it honestly pains me to put it this low, but you know, for me the rest I just like way better. So guys, once again, it actually pains me to put it this low, but you know, it is what it is. The other ones for me are a little bit more enjoyable, and you know, I just get more of a laugh out of them. So yeah, like once again, like I wish I could put it higher. So if you're hating me now for putting it this low because you actually really enjoy it, I'm sorry, but it honestly pains me as well to have to put it this low. But the other ones I just get more enjoyment out of. So guys, at number 11, The Long Haul. I do enjoy it, but not the movie. So guys, once again, what I said just there, I do enjoy it, but like the film for me just like ruins the book and puts it like at like what, the number 11 spot, or like where it is right now. But like I wish I could put it higher, but for me, the film, since it's the same story, it honestly just ruins it for me because like it's the same story, but the film is executed worse. And I don't know. I know it might sound weird that because of the film being the same story as the book, and the film's worse, it makes the book worse for me. I don't know if you get what if you get what I'm going for here, but like, if you do, then you know, I can't, I don't like, I can't put it any higher. Guys, once again, this is another one where I wish I could put it higher, but at the same time, it has the same downfall as Awesome Friendly Adventure. So guys, once again, Awesome Friendly Spooky Stories, it has the same downfall as like Adventure. I know the Rowley ones are aimed for younger viewers than like the wimpy kid ones, because the wimpy kid ones are like seem more like realistic and relatable to like a middle schooler, whereas Diary of a Wimpy, like Awesome Friendly ones like seem more babyish. Like I don't know if you get what I mean. Like not the first one, but like especially the third one, because it has spooky stories where they're not actually spooky, because like they're meant to be like scary. But if like a movie, like it depends who you are, but like for me, a movie or like a book or a TV show that's supposed to be scary, that isn't scary to me, for me it just comes off a little bit babyish and dumb. But at the same time, if you're talking about something that like, you know, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, that TV show from Netflix, I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but for me, I enjoy it, even though it's supposed to be a little bit scary, because you know, Jurassic World's supposed to be a bit scary for some people. Like for me, it just isn't scary, but I still enjoy it just because, you know, it's not fully meant for scaring people. Whereas this, like, you know, I'm not sure if you know where I'm trying to get at, but like, I'm pretty sure you do. So guys, I decided to speed things up. I'm not gonna, you know, edit this, and I'm just gonna set up the camera like here or something and just record myself sitting like here just ranking the rest of them, telling you my opinions and what place they're in. So guys, the reason I'm not doing this like this is because I don't want the video dragging on too long. So yeah, coming in at the number 9 position is actually really hard for me, but I'm probably going to have to go with Dog Days. It's probably the 3rd worst out of the original 6. Or wait, no. Yeah, 3rd worst out of the original 6. There's 3 more, there's 3 more that are a bit better than it. But at the same time, I like it. And do they actually get a dog in this? Because if they do, then it actually suits the title. Because I've completely forgotten. Do they get a dog in it? I don't actually think they get a dog in it, which is kind of weird because the title is Dog Days. But, you know, it's still a fun book. Next, I'm probably gonna go for number 8 position, which is still pretty good. Old School. I like it. I like how, like, you know, I like the story he's trying to go for, and yeah, and also, yeah, I just kind of like the story they're going for, and also Old School obviously means, you know, old school. Alright, moving on now to number 7. Moving on to number 7, probably going to put Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid. Only because, like, you know, once again, they're aimed for younger viewers than, like, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Because the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, you know, like Meltdown and stuff, are meant to be for older ones than this. But, you know, I still enjoy it and I can still get enjoyment, like, out of it. Sometimes I get enjoyment, like, more so out of this and stuff like these ones. Which, these ones are, like, overall, the whole franchise of Diary of a Wimpy Kid is easy. 100 out of 100. But this one is probably, like, a 99 out of 100. The 3 books so far. Only because, like, you know, they're aimed for younger viewers. Next, I'm coming in at number 6 now, guys. Probably going to do The Meltdown because, you know, it's been one of my favourites for a while now. I just, you know, enjoy it, like, really enjoy it. And and I got it in primary 5, which reminds me how much I enjoyed it, how much this, like, the whole series means to me. And I remember how much I get excited when I get one of the new books because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so excited to see what goes on. And then, like, I open to, like, for example, this page that doesn't even look cool at all. And I'm just like, oh my god, that looks so good. And then I read it, and then I'm like, oh my god, that looks so good. But when I put the book down and I go into the next book in the series, even if I've already read it, I'm just like, the other one is so much more lame compared to that one. This one. But, yeah, you know. So, guys, coming in at number 5, I'm probably going to do Cabin Fever. 6th one is the 4th best in the original 6th. And it's really good because it's more like a Christmas vibe one. You can see by the front cover. And Manny, you can see Manny just trying to cause trouble there. But yeah, I like the ending to this one because, like, for me, I just, like, I get satisfied by a lot of these endings. But this one in particular, I just really enjoy the book, and I wish they could do, like, a movie of it. I think unless that's what, I think it's the original coming out on Disney Plus on December 3rd. Unless it's, like, all of them in, like, a TV show with 18 episodes, which I don't think it will be. But coming in at number 4, I'm going to have to do the original. I know some of you might be like, it deserves to at least be 2 or 1. Or even maybe just 1 slot above 3. But for me, I think it's good where it is. for an original isn't actually that bad. For me, most of the originals are probably where it begins and where it's the worst. And then the books going on and on, or the movies going on and on, get better and better from the original. Like Iron Man wasn't the best. It was maybe like top 15 at most. People just think it's like 1 or 2 or top 10 or top 5 because, you know, because it was the most OG, I want to say. But yeah, whereas this, people might put it 1 or something only because even if I enjoy it, I still want to put it at 4 because it gets a bit annoying. A bunch of people saying it's 1. If this book didn't exist, then the rest wouldn't. Like, I mean, that's exactly what would happen with Harry Potter, except from I don't know anyone who would put the original Harry Potter in first place. Same with Iron Man. Like, that started the whole MCU. I mean, you can make an argument, the whole MCU wouldn't be where it is today without the original Iron Man. You know, let's move on to number 3, the Wrecking Ball. I know you're a bit surprised that these two, like the newer ones, are coming in like 5, 4, 2, 3, whatever these places are going to be. But the reason is because I actually like the newer ones a little bit more than the older ones. You might be surprised by that, but honestly, I really enjoy this one, and you might be thinking he could probably never do a new original book ever again. He's probably always going to be doing road trips now, or he's probably his next book is going to be something like Manny Rules, something which would be just crazy. But Wrecking Ball, it's a good book. It's a good, solid book. Just like that, Wrecking Ball is solid pain in the butt. Roderick Gruel seems like a solid pain in the butt. But Roderick Gruel is probably one of my favourite books. I was round to my friend's house when they were in primary 5 and I was in primary 3 and they were in primary 4. My favourite book ever was the original, and I just couldn't take my hands off of it. Sorry, it says low battery on my screen. But then I couldn't take my hands off of it. I saw they had the second one at their house. So I was like, can I borrow it every time I went round so I could read it? Because I don't know why, but for me the book looked so cool because of the design and also the colour. I don't know, there was just something about the book I really wanted it for. But now that I have it, you know, I enjoy the book, but at the same time I'm just like, why did I want it now? And now I'm thinking it's the last straw I wanted. Or what? I don't know. But yeah, coming in at number 1 is for me obviously the best. The Deep End. The newest one for me in most franchises. I only really like the new ones. And for me, and I normally put them top 5. I've a lot of people know me for, and also you might know me for, is I put the newest book in the franchise round about top 5, top 4, top 3, top 2, even first place Black Widow. But then after a bit I put it, closer to maybe 10, round about there. But for Shang-Chi, that's different. And also, for The Deep End, that's different. Because I just enjoy the book. A lot of people tell me that it's just because as it's new and it's one of the newest and because it's not one of the originals and I don't know. A lot of people just say, it's because that normally happens with you, Archie. But for some things, it's legitimate. I legitimately just put it at first because I enjoy it. I would give it a 10 out of 10. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's the end of the video there. Like, subscribe, goodbye. And you know what? I'm going to set a like goal for this video. The like goal is 10 subscribers. Oh wait, 10 subscribers.
10 likes.
I have, 10 likes, Mom. Thank you. Alright, bye guys.